First thing I'm going to be talking about is getting regular massages. And this can actually link to point 2. We need to take care of the fascia. So what is fascia? Fascia is a thin casing of connective tissue that surrounds and holds every organ, blood vessel, bone, nerve fiber, and muscle in place. It does more than provide just internal structure. It has nerves that make it almost as sensitive as our skin, and when it's under stress, it will tighten up. So massaging our fascia and like releasing it with an exercise ball or even getting actual massages is going to be so beneficial for your body, but also your skin. Point 3, avoid cold food and drinks. It's very, very bad for our body in Chinese medicine because it's harmful for our stomach and it can cause digestive issues. And also especially women, like when we're in our periods, we should especially be avoiding it. Like don't drink cold water, don't eat ice cream, don't eat cooling foods, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Always be drinking lukewarm water or warm water, especially if you want amazing skin. You ask yourself, why do Asians look so young? It is because like we grew up with all of these principles. I don't know why more people don't talk about this. Maybe it's commonly known, I don't know, but have you guys heard of the acne face map? So this is related to Chinese traditional medicine too, and it suggests that each part of our face is related to a particular organ in our body. Let me pull it up. So if you talked a little bit about food when we were talking about avoiding cold drinks, we have something called yin and yang foods. Yin is cooling and moistening, and then yang foods are warming and drying, and it's very important we have a balance of this. For example, if you have too much yang in your body, which is too much heat, you're going to get a lot of acne as well. And if you have too much yin, you're also going to be very cold and have a lot of moisture building up in your body, and moisture building up in your body is just going to cause a lot of illness. I mean, too much of either is going to cause illness, but it's important to find the balance. Another thing that's so important is if you have stored trauma in your body, like, yeah, it's going to show up in your muscles. Our body holds all of the tension. Our hips store so much trauma for women, so often when we release it, like, we cry, like years of trauma just starts to come out. So that can be like a good starting place for you. If you guys have anywhere tight in your body, like try to release that with a massage ball. And you can also like read up online what this means for you. Getting therapy, I actually recommend therapy to everyone. Even if I think you don't need it, you should get therapy. It's a great way to know yourself better. In order to know yourself better, you actually can understand other people better and therefore have better interactions, better human experience. Another thing, if you're not moving your lymph nodes and you have lymph stagnation in your body, there will be illness. So we hear people getting like lymph massages, and we see it on TikTok a lot, and people primarily do it for like a physical effect. They want it for like a physical effect. They want to appear slimmer and skinnier. We actually shouldn't be needing to do lymphatic massages. Our lymphs should be draining by themselves, and they should be able to drain by themselves. Unfortunately, modern people, we're not that healthy, so sometimes we need to actually manually do it ourselves. Jumping on a trampoline in the morning is really great for moving that lymph. Another thing people don't talk about enough is consuming caffeine late in the day. I mean, obviously we know sleep is important for health and beauty, but we want to have high quality sleep. So if you're having caffeine late in the day, which has a half-life of 2 to 10 hours or an average of 4 to 6 hours, that is staying in your body for that long, which means you really shouldn't be drinking tea or coffee after 3 p.m. if you want that high quality sleep. Follow your period cycle. I think women, like, we don't have enough information on this online. I'm going to quickly go through it with you. Let's say at the beginning of our cycle, menstrual cycle, our hormone levels and our energy levels are very, very low, which means we actually shouldn't be doing high intensity workouts, but we can do gentle workouts like yoga or some light stretching or just some walking. We should be eating foods that are high in iron. And then we move into our follicular phase. Our energy starts to rise, so does our estrogen, and then we can gradually increase that workout intensity. It's also a good time for us to learn a new skill and challenge ourselves. After follicular, we move into ovulation. Our estrogen peaks. You can go do high intensity workouts. It's a good time to increase your fiber intake as well and do heavy weight training. We move into our luteal phase, day 21 to 28. Our progesterone is peaking and our energy levels start to decrease as we're getting ready to move into menstruation again. So it's good to do some resistance training and strength training with medium to light weights, and also eat a lot of like healthy fats and protein. But actually I think this should be prioritized throughout the entire month. Wear socks. Even if it's summer, you need to keep your feet warm. So if you're someone that has bad blood circulation, I am one of those people, this actually can wreak havoc on your skin later on, because if you actually want to prevent wrinkles and like have a healthy complexion, you need to have good blood circulation. So another thing we can do to move our energy around and boost blood circulation and overall health is practicing qigong. There are so many like 10-minute videos on YouTube which I love, and it improves circulation, vitality, mood, your mental health. Guys, like 10 minutes a day. If you're gonna choose meditation or qigong, like you only have 10 minutes, I would actually do qigong. Your gut is your second brain. So if you're having a lot of skin issues, you probably have poor gut issues. Look into that. Something I want to end with, in Asian cultures we drink a lot of tea, so green tea is phenomenal for your skin. I mean, it's shown that people who drink at least 2 cups a day slow the rate of aging of green tea, by the way. And also we talked about the yin and yang hot foods. A really great tea if you have excess heat in your body, like, and a lot of acne, is chrysanthemum tea.